Hey, this is Storm-C9A. Welcome back to more Mega Man. I almost said Paper Mario. I'm so used to saying it for like 50 videos in a row. Welcome back to more Mega Man. Last time we beat Cutman and Electman. This time we're going to be fighting Iceman. Iceman stage takes place in some sort of I mean, honestly, his description says it all! It's the South Pole! New enemy! Annoying one! Crazy Razy! Shoot their heads! Do not shoot their bottoms! If you shoot their bottoms, well... they do this! And it's very annoying to dodge, and they're even worse to dodge than Bunby Hellies, which is saying something. We got water here, the only Mega Man game to not have actual water physics. Who would have thought? We have Pepes here. They're little penguin enemies that spawn infinitely, and that'd be a good time to use the Thunder Beam. Because we could just blast through the Gabioles and the Pepes, and don't worry about running out of Thunder Beam, it has a lot of ammo. But don't spam it too much. Avoid the Pepe! Bye-bye! And they no longer spawn past this point. We got health behind some adhering students. Okay, that was weird. Sometimes the Thunder Beam does that. It has... the hitbox sometimes just dances around an enemy. It's kind of weird. It's one of the few weird things about the Thunder Beam. And we go down the hole. Gabioles, goodbye. We have some Yoku blocks, which have a pretty simple pattern. And down another hole. Funny enough, in the Iceman stage, I've learned that in the Iceman stage, art description, the art, it actually shows these holes as being actual, like, holes in the ground that you can go into, which is really neat. Here comes this segment. Everybody ready for my favorite enemy in the game? They're not really enemies, you can't take them out, but they're annoying nonetheless. Footholders! They're like that! As I was saying earlier, footholders! Footholders are the most annoying mechanic in Mega Man history. They don't follow a set pattern. They go randomly, and it's so annoying to deal with. And not only that, but they decided to combine them with Pepes! What sadist of a game designer did this? So that's why I'm using the magnet beam to get past that, because frick doing that, no siree. Do not jump here, or otherwise you'll not get the one-up. Because Mega Man's gravity will, like, skyrocket once you jump and fall down. Again, Mega Man's gravity in this game is weird. Oh, back to Magnet Beam because, you know what time it is. It's time for Big Eye! Which I absolutely failed to get past because my Magnet Beam skills suck. Like, seriously, I barely ever use the thing. I don't know why. Only for, like, stuff that is necessary. We have a corridor full of Pepes. And boss time! This is Iceman, DLN-005. Iceman is a robot created for work in cold weather. His ice slasher can freeze anything to 200 degrees below zero. Yes, Celsius. His weapon is the ice slasher, and his weakness is the thunder beam. A good point is that he's a show-off, but bad point is that he's selfish. He likes snowball fights, but dislikes saunas. And that's Iceman! equip the Thunder Beam and unload it on him as soon as possible, because his attack pattern is very hard to dodge. He shoots 3 Ice Slashers to another 3, which is very hard to dodge, especially when he's low on health, where he starts doing it faster. And that's Iceman. Yeah, he takes a third of his health from the Thunder Beam, which is a good trade for him, doing a third of your health with the Ice Slasher. One of the 2 Robot Masters ever to do a third of your health with their attack. Alright, we got a weapon, which we skipped over talking about because I was busy talking about something else, so let's talk about the Ice Slasher. Weapon, get the Ice Slasher. The Ice Slasher is a weird weapon. You use it to freeze enemies in place. That might not sound that great on paper, but when you can take into account that when the enemy's frozen, you can actually switch weapons to a different one while the enemy's frozen, this weapon becomes a lot more helpful. Basically, take a big enemy that is hard to defeat, like Big Eye, and then just freeze it with the Ice Slasher and then just wail on it. Not bad at all. Yeah, the Ice Slasher is a pretty helpful weapon, especially in specific circumstances. We'll see when we get to the first stage past the Robot Masters, because oh man! Alright, next up, Fireman! The fire of justice, burn! Yes, he sounds like that and powered up is great! His place takes place in some sort of fire area, you might think, but actually it's a waste disposal area, concerning that's kind of his, it's kind of the thing he does. Cute thing that you can shoot the screwdrivers when they're under the ground. It's a nice trick. Watch out for these ones, though. Back to what I was saying about Fireman, yeah, this place is a waste disposal place. And Fireman's my favorite Robot Master in Mega Man 1. Partially because of his personality in Mega Man Powered Up. That stuff is glorious. That enemy we just completely skipped over was a frickin' Chinky. Had to look over at my notes for a second. Chinkies appear in 3s and they infinitely spawn, and they go up into the air and fall down on you. They're kind of annoying to dodge, to be honest. You got these hazards that are like fire bars. You can actually shoot them, but you can't defeat them. They're just hazards. We have this weird hazard right here that only appears once in the game. That one's hard to dodge due to the amount of headroom you got. Again, it appears here in this room and nowhere else in the game. Why? What in the fire? Why? We got some more Chankies and a very weird glitchy spot, which I'll show in the bonus video. Take it nice and slow around here, because you don't want to get knocked off by the Chankies or get caught by the fire bars. It's just not really worth the insanity. Thankfully, there's a checkpoint right at the beginning of this room, so even if you do die via Chanky shenanigans, you got a good safety net. By the way, due to crap happening and me forgetting to turn off my mic on OBS, I had to re-record this, so this is the second take. Oh, we got more killer bombs. I don't I'm so glad that they got rid of infinitely spawning enemies in like 3 onward. Infinitely spawning enemies suck. What happened to that Gabriel? He just spontaneously ceased to exist. Get ahead of this Gabriel here so we can just zoom on by. I'm playing a lot better this time, wow. Get past these fire bars and into the boss door. And the theme of this boss door is screwdrivers in the ceiling. If you got good timing, just, yeah. Jump, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot. They're dead. And now, covering Fireman. The Fire Justice Fireman, DLN-007. A robot crane for waste disposal. He burns garbage with flames that are 8,000 degrees Celsius, apparently hotter than the surface of the sun. His weapon is the firestorm, and his weakness is the ice slasher. Good point, patch this, and the Fire Justice, I had to put that in there. Bad point is that he's hot-tempered. He likes camping and dislikes rainfall. He would get along with Torchman very well. And that's Fireman! He's weak to the Ice Slasher, obviously, which we're gonna use on him. He has a very weird trick. Don't unload on him. Do not. Wait until he fires first. Or don't move while he's firing, or otherwise he'll do that. Because, yeah. He has a very weird way of getting him, which we'll cover in a bonus, but you can beat him without him unloading on you like that. You can actually manipulate his AI, which is really good. Anyway, we got the Firestorm. Weapon get Firestorm. The Firestorm is the other weapon that I said outclasses Rolling Cutter and Hyper Bomb by a country mile. This thing is amazing. Not only is it piercing, but it also gets a shield around you while you use it. It's a flash of a shield that only pops up for a couple seconds, but it's a very helpful attack nonetheless, because you can deal with enemies that want to get near you that you just can't normally hit with the regular Firestorm Blast. This weapon's really good. Like, really good. And man, the Firestorm's really good. 3 really good weapons in a row, who would have thunk? Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Next time, in Mega Man, we are going to be tackling Dr. Wowie. See you next time.